Welcome to Mama Beyond Sight, and I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome, welcome. Today's topic is dream journal. What are the difference between black and white? Uh, well, not black and white, but color dreaming or black and white dreaming. What is the difference between a person that says that they don't dream at all and people that do dream vividly, right? So stay tuned. Here on Mama Beyond Sight, you could find spiritual guidance, tarot ancestral spiritual message, along with inspirational thoughts of the day. Here on Mama Beyond Sight, we love to think outside the box. So welcome home. We also have incorporated our spiritual dream interpretation journal. I'm sharing out some of my personal dreams in order to help you understand some of the different signs, and I've created a space here where you could also share out your dreams or part of the dreams that you would not understand. Maybe someone in the community can help you out, as well as for myself, right? So welcome to the new subscribers, and stay tuned. Mama Beyond Sight is almost at her milestone, which is 300, and soon we will go on a grand gratitude fest. Yeah, sponsored by Hope Bronx, aka Uncle Rico. They're sponsoring this giveaway. So if you are interested, go subscribe and like and share, and to Pope Bronx, aka Uncle Rico's platform, and tell him Mama told me to. Okay, and then come back here and subscribe if you have not. Okay, and join the Grand Fest that's about to blow up. All right, just a little gratitude to give back to the community. Okay? So on to our topic. Yes, we're going to look at this two ways. Obviously spiritually, okay, and scientific, if you want to say. I'm not a science. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not even going to try it. Don't try it. It's not going to work. Anyway, yeah, we're going to touch lightly on the science part, only because I have done some research on it, but again, I am not a scientist, but I've read many studies on this subject because it's intriguing. So once again, I'm going to give you both sides of the coin. All right. Let's start off with why many people say that they don't dream. Okay. In the science side, I know, but you understand what I mean. That's the key word, understanding my gibberish, right? And it's not gibberish. Maybe you might not have known what I'm about to share with you, right? So, and then you could share it out and multiply that knowledge, and that's what Mama Beyond Sight is here, okay, to bring awareness and transformation. Mm-hmm. We don't fear, we transform the truth, right? We don't run away from fear. We just transform it. We really get into the nitty gritty. So, why some people say that they don't dream? Once again, and in the scientific form, I've read that it's because of REM state. You know, there's people that really go to bed but they don't sleep. Are you one of those people? Do you go to bed and you're tossing and turning and you'll fall asleep for a minute, maybe half an hour, and you wake back up and you're really not resting. Neither is the mind. Hmm. So you're not in deep REM state of sleep. The other causes might be medical. You might be drinking some type of medication that is not allowing you to reach that REM state. And REM state is when you're very much asleep. And there's a difference in that. I've done some studies with the Albert Einstein Hospital in New York City, and yeah, the eyelids they shake when you really deep and REM. Not too many people reach that state, but 100%. But if you 95%, it's more likely you will have a dream. But again, there's some people that are under some type of medication, and these chemicals will block out um, the chemicals in your brain, the endorphins that help us relax and calm down, so we'll be able to sleep. Does that make sense? Kind of, right? So and then there's stress, anxiety, anger, when you're totally up in a roar and your blood is pumping, you will not get any sleep. Yeah. And they say that there's people that don't dream, and they actually do dream, they just don't remember. No. They say that there's a name for that, and antiphasia, I believe it is. It just means antiphasia. Mhm. I know my pronunciations is so bad, but it just means a lack of focus. Okay, you're a type of person that would be not be able to uh um daydream, like when you close your eyes and you think about a ball. Can you see that ball instantly? Does it take you half an hour? You could be there all day and you won't see the ball. That's anti phasia. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I gotta look it up. Um, but that's what it means. It's a person that cannot um visualize. Okay, and when you don't visualize, you don't dream. Hmm. I believe if you practice hard enough, like the meditation sessions, you know, help you focus on these objects, and again, it has to do with the wire in your brain that we won't get into, but you are welcome to go do some research on that. It's very interesting. They say that antiphagia. It's you do dream, but you're not depicting, you're not seeing it, you know, in your mind. Make sense? hmm I've also read that do you dream in colors? Do you dream in black and white? And this one, it's is I don't want to say bullshit. Yeah, there has to be another reason because they said those that dream in black and white is because they grew up. Get this. Listen to what I'm going to say. They grew up when the time of the TV was black and white. Huh? What? So therefore, they will not dream in color because I think they were pulling my legs. They had to be because that's nonsense, you know. Um, when I grew up, my TV was black and white. Not to shout out my age, but hello. And I dream in vivid colors. What sense does that make? You know? Yeah. Scientists are not always right. I'm sorry. Love you guys, but no, no. You know, I'm sure they had to say a part of the population um, will dream black and white because they were raised with a black and white TV. That makes no sense to me. But you know, if they would have said a part of the population, okay. Anyway, so those are those are the main um, points that I found in doing some research. You know, um, because of chemicals or extra stress that you don't get that deep sleep, that REM sleep, you will not dream. Or antiphagia, um, you have lack of not being able to visualize in your mind, you know. So this is why you don't sleep. That's another one that's like, and the black and white. If you had a black and white TV, that's how you dream. That's not so, you know. I could guarantee you, I dream in vivid colors. Okay, so in the spiritual side, uh, looking at this in the in the spirituality side of what I've learned in my teachings, you know, again, you know, we all transform, we all do astral projection, whether we know or not. As soon as we fall asleep, our body travels, not our body, our soul will come out the body and just go places. I don't know, Egypt. Uh, I'm kidding, but it's possible. It's possible. Okay, as my teachings have, as I've learned in my teachings of my ancestors, our soul goes meet back to our higher self. Because our twin flame, our better half is us. Is our self, but the half that's up in the ethers, you know. So we go meet back with our higher self, and I guess to discuss, you know, what's going on, the progress that we've made, or the things that we need to redo. Do we remember? Most of us don't. Okay, and that's another subject. But then, you know, we could be traveling elsewhere, maybe a loved one or a past life, etc. So in the spiritual form, that's deep sleep, that's REM sleep. Okay, if someone will be videoing me at the moment, or even you, when you're in that state of dream, uh your eyes will be moving, like your eyelids, they will be jiggling. you know it's not that you're fake sleeping. That's a deep, deep, eternal sleep. Okay. That's when the soul is totally out of the body. Then they we was taught that there's people that dream in colors, vivid, and have vivid dreams, only because, not to take away that they special or make them special, because it's neither here or there. you know we dream constantly because we are looking for messages, okay, from God, from angels, from our spiritual guides, okay, because we have a mission to be accomplished here on this lifetime, okay, that we probably didn't accomplish in the last lifetime, okay. So we constantly feel, smell, and be able to touch items in our dreams, and when we wake up, it's so surreal for us, because these are real messages that you have brought back, okay, to assist you in this lifetime. So people that dream in colors, okay, we are a working progress, okay. We have a mission to be completed in this lifetime, all right. And this is the way that the spirits, our higher self, God, angels, are communicating with us. It makes it no better or no worse than a person that dreams black and white, okay. Same scenario. Now, a person that does not dream, okay, which I find intriguing, and I've asked a couple of my elders and did some research. Um, most, I'm gonna say all, most people that don't dream or don't remember their dreams, and we're speaking about spiritually, is because their mission is completed. They don't need to keep tagging into the universe, tagging into spirit, okay? Because they know what they're here for. Whether is to be I don't want to say an idiot, or to be a smarty, whatever their mission is, deep down in their soul, they know. Okay. So these people don't tap into the spiritual world. So they will not um dream in colors. They will not dream in black and white. Okay. And again, I say most, not all. Okay. But yeah, in the spiritual teachings, this is what's taught. And once again, you could do some research on it. And yeah, it's interesting. These people, it's not they lack creativity, is that it's there already. They don't need it, you know. Um their mission is their mission. Whatever it is, negative or positive, their mission is their mission, period. So they don't search outside themselves, right? Not that searching outside yourself is bad, especially when you're trying to reach out to God, Jesus, your guardian angel. you know that's a wonderful thing. But it's because we're unsure. you know we're not stable. We're not, you know uh we don't feel we're on the right foot, so we reach out, and that's what we're supposed to do. All right. So neither one is better than the other, but it's interesting, right? All right. So I'm gonna end it with two short stories of how when you go to sleep, the noise, the atmosphere around you affects you. Again, we already know, when we're angry or pissed off, our blood is pumping, what's going to happen, when we go to sleep, you know, could have nightmares or not sleep at all. When you're in a comfortable, calm, cool room, you would sleep better, right? The atmosphere is more pleasant. Some people have to sleep totally in the dark. Me personally, I don't like to sleep in the dark, but I do leave a small light on. Um, I used to sleep with my TV on, and that's the next story. That when you leave your TV on, or some people might go to sleep with some headphones or so. I'll tell you two stories. One with the earphones. I was playing some meditation music, and the other one was the TV. Start with the TV. So I fell asleep, and I was watching. I don't know if anybody watches Colin Brown on YouTube. He's oh, paranormal official channel. He does paranormal investigations. He does some more stuff. Anyway, so I like to watch him. And oh my gosh, TV. Uh, he does hunting too, but he does adventuring. It's cool people. So anyway, I was watching Colin Brown Paranormal Officials channel, and I had fell asleep in between. Then it seemed like, oh my gosh, TV came on behind. So anyway, in my dream, I saw myself like in a field, and I ran into Colin Brown from the Paranormal. Oh my God. I get to meet you, you're funny, but you're also amazing, da da da. And all of a sudden here comes oh my gosh, TV, I forgot his name. Omar behind him. and his buddy Fam. I think his name is James. Oh my gosh, TV. He comes behind him, and we start hugging, and we start talking, and all of a sudden I wake up. I said, "Wait!" And then I look at the TV, and I could see that one of his videos was playing. I said, "You know what? I'm not going to go to sleep with the TV on, because that noise filters into your brain, and guess what? Me being creative." It created this scenario of meeting Colin Brown and James and Omar from Oh My Gosh TV. It's a nice dream. Yeah, yeah. I guess we went investigating. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, whatever you have on the TV, there's 99% chance that that's what you are going to dream about. And the other one is one day I took my ear thingamajiggers and stuck them in my ear, and I put some meditation music, but the meditation music uh started off nice, but then it got a little bit creepy. um, I fell asleep and I felt like I was floating. I was really, really floating up and floating down into the ground. It was a up and down thing. Yeah, I tried to wake myself up from, you know, this crazy dream. I felt so weird in it. And when I looked at the title of the meditation, it was like opening up to spirit and the universe. Something that's not a music to listen to while you're sleeping. I felt like I was doing astral projection. I didn't know which way to go. Oh my Lord. Anyway, my lovelies, what have you had any dreams like that? Do you sleep with your TV on, or the radio? And watch out. Journal what happens when you do that. You know, it could be a horror movie, and a demon on the TV movie, and guess what? You're gonna visualize that demon in your dreams, right? Check it out, try it out, and let me know. Anyway, my lovelies, the point here is scientific. The dream interpretation, why people dream in colors or black and white, why people don't dream at all. This is up for interpretation. What do you think about that? Or what do you think about the spiritual definition that I gave you? It's because it's not needed. There's some people that don't dream or don't remember they dream is because they're not needing that guidance. They're not, and those that do dream, like myself in colors, are grasping to help, and it's okay to ask for help. That doesn't make me less of. That's right. That's why my Lord Jesus is there, and all the guardian angels and that. Huh? Anyway, my lovelies, leave me a comment. Let me know, what do you think, and what are some of your experiences with the details that we just spoke about. I look forward to reading some of those comments. And thank you again to my subscribers, and for your love and support, being there and showing up. That's what Mama Beyonce wants to do for you. So don't forget to visit Poke Barnes, aka Uncle Rico, our gratitude sponsor. Now, check out his Whatnot shop. It's great for all ages, and check it out. He's a good guy. I send him much love, and thank you so much. Be blessed and be well. I know Mama Beyonce sends you much love. Be blessed and be well, my lovelies. Remember that a small star in the dark sky shines brightly, and so do you. When you shine your light out into the world, you want it to reach far and wide. Make sure the light at home shines bright and strong. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. My dog wants lunch. Later. Come on. Fuck her out. I'm waiting.